Okay, here we're diagramming a gerund phrase. Vacationing at McMurdo Station, disappointed mother. Again, we know it's a gerund and a gerund phrase because we couldn't take out that whole construction just to leave disappointed mother. What's disappointing mother? We don't have a subject anymore. So it's a gerund phrase, and the gerund phrase is acting as the subject. Let's color code like this. We see that we have a gerund. We see that we have disappointed as our past tense verb, and then mother is the direct object. So, diagramming everything but the gerund phrase as the subject, we have this, and then we look at the root gerund, see that it's vacationing. Vacationing, we draw our pedestal and put vacation, the root of the verb root of that gerund there on the top step, and then ing on the bottom step. Now we have this remaining piece at McMurdo Station, which tells us where. We're talking about vacationing. Where? Where is an adverb question. So we know we have to put that descending from our pedestal, our gerund pedestal, so we can modify our baseline diagram like this. And we know that in this case, there's no direct object for the gerund, and that our prepositional phrase is then adverbial. Okay, diagramming infinitives. We do it like this. Another pedestal structure, but here we have this descending diagonal line, almost like a prepositional phrase, only without some connection up to a verb or a noun. So it's a pedestal that looks like this. To climb, to, part of the infinitive goes on the descending diagonal, and then whatever verb it is in that infinitive goes on the horizontal line. Okay, and then, of course, infinitives can take objects just like gerund phrases, just like in participial phrases. To climb a mountain, here mountain is my object and a is my article adjective. But then you can also have prepositional phrases that are adverbial, and we want to show what we do with those. Here, if I say to climb a mountain in Nepal, there in Nepal is telling me where, which is an adverb question. And that means that I'm going to put it underneath the verbish thing, just as I have in my last two cases of participial phrases and gerund phrases. We'll see this in action. Hrothgar clamors to get attention. Hrothgar clamors to get attention. Hrothgar clamors, subject, verb, to get attention. It's an infinitive phrase. I diagram it like this because my infinitive phrase is adverbial. It's telling me something. It's telling me, in fact, why Hrothgar clamored, which is an adverb question. That means that functioning here as a modification of clamors. Why did Hrothgar clamor? He clamored to get attention. I put this on a descending diagonal line, horizontal line, put my pedestal there to get what? To get what? Attention is the complement here. So you can see that infinitives don't just operate as the subject or the direct object. You have to here ask, is this infinitive telling me something about a verb? Is it telling me something about a noun? And then diagram accordingly. On break, Wilfred managed to read Bleak House in 1 week. Let's go through this all at once. Color coded, it looks like this. Wilfred, subject, managed, verb. On break, that introductory bit right there, is actually adverbial because it's telling me when Wilfred managed something. When did he manage on break? What did he manage? Direct object, to read Bleak House in 1 week. That whole last phrase there is an infinitive phrase because it contains the infinitive to read. It contains the object of the infinitive, Bleak House, that's what's being read, and then this prepositional phrase telling us under what circumstances or when he was able to read Bleak House in 1 week. So I actually diagram it like this. Here, Wilfred managed on break. What did he manage? Direct object, infinitive pedestal to read object of the infinitive, bleak house, adverbial prepositional phrase in 1 week. Okay, so there, if you break it down, it's really not that complicated. What we just need to remember are mainly what these different kinds of verbals are: infinitives, gerunds, and participles. And to remember that participles get this participial slope beneath the thing modified, and that gerunds both get pedestals. Gerunds, that is, and infinitives. Gerunds get the steppy pedestal, and infinitives get this slopey pedestal. But in every case, participial phrases, gerund phrases, infinitive phrases, you can have descending structures just like in a normal baseline. You want to make sure that you put adjectival things under the object of the infinitive, gerund, or participle, and that you put adverbial things beneath the verbal itself. Okay, so in some, participles may be diagrammed this way. Gerunds and gerund phrases may be diagrammed this way. And infinitive and infinitive phrases may be diagrammed this way. If you need to pause the video and look at any of these for an extended period, you can do so. Be ready to diagram verbals in simple sentences for the quiz.